Hey everyone, it's JJ at Microefutures.com. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend. Doing a little video here before Globex tonight. What should we look at for the week ahead? I know everybody and his dog and his cat and raccoon are looking for a bottom, but I'm not going to try and predict where the bottom is. I'm going to let the market tell us. It's less stressful that way. And hey, who are we kidding? You don't really win a prize for picking the bottom. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. So I'm an inventory guy. Markets are about inventory. If you look at September of last year, that big move up, we came right back to that area, 55.16 on the daily candle wax chart. Looking for 54.28 is the bottom of the zone once you get into a zone. Now, if we don't get that and we've caught some bids, what I'm wondering was Friday was just temporary short covering, and are they going to sell into it? Because there's months of inventory above us, above 5604, above 5692. There's inventory above these levels here. So, you know, is it going to trade sideways? Well, we have to wait and let the market tell us. Okay. So that's what we're looking at on a longer daytime candle chart. Take a quick look at the SPY ETF. I just did a distribution balance here and then a double of that. So we looked above 611.94 and came back down to 593. Once we got under 583, target was 565. And we've done a look below of that. And then, of course, we found the bid on Friday once again. So what you want to do is monitor 565.21 in the SPY ETF. If we crawl above that, then we will be looking for around 569, 570 as your next sort of place where sellers are going to engage. Remember, sellers are going to engage at the top of a candle. They were there before, they'll be there again. Okay. If you had size to sell, you'd be selling there again. If you sold, it came back up, you'd be waiting. I know I have when I have size. So that's something to watch for in the SPY ETF. Now, here's a market profile chart, and I'm just going to drag this over so we can take a look as I did an analysis on it. Okay. If we can stay over 56.47 and a quarter, the goal will be to take this inventory and try and sell it up here. Okay. Now, between 56.47 and 56.24, I don't know what kind of inventory is lurking here until we go up and trade it and see how much resistance we get. Right? There's not a lot of trading history, and we came down through here and they've been going sideways, trying to go sideways, trying to hold a bottom. We did a look below and fail of 55.53, came back up. You see those lows are kind of the same. Let's see if it's enough to get up here. And what we can do, the goal would be to sell this product up here, right? But if there's too much selling from above still, we'll come back down under 56.47. The big level that you need to watch for is 55.84. If we lose 55.84 and market gets underneath it this week, be careful trying to find a bottom. Okay. You can mess around in here for the larger traders back and forth. Hopefully, we get a nice rotation going while we continue to absorb inventory. Stability in price attracts buyers. So if we stabilize, go sideways here, stabilize, go sideways, we might be able to clean this thing up. It's still too early to tell. Okay. So uh, this area, 56.47 to 57.24, right? We need to find out what's in there. And the only way to find out is to get up into it. If we can't get up into it, then don't worry about it. Okay, simple. Now, let's go take a look at Sunday night. So the market sort of did a big push up in M period. There was a price probe, but hey, it didn't hold, right? We came right back down under 56.38.36. I'll show you something on a 15-minute chart after this. I just want to go through the stops. So if we open, okay, Actually, let me take you and show you that first. Here's a 15-minute candle, and I want you to notice that at 56.36 all day Friday, they were front running it or selling into it, front running it. On the rare occasions that we broke over it, we looked above and came back in, looked above and came back in, looked above and closed underneath. So there is a 56.36 group of sellers that are very active. If we accept over 36, that tells us that this big chunk of inventory here, what you see here, that is in hand, and we can take that and go and try and sell it up here. But if we can't get over 56.36 in the overnight, look for lower because people are trapped short here and here. Now, let me just get rid of this and let's go show you where they're trapped short for Sunday night. So let's go take a look at the stops. Okay. Upper stops, just in case, you never know, you can catch a bid. Upper stops are 56.38, half, and then of course Friday's high. Lower, we're looking at the point of control. I would say that's an upper stop. 56.30 is an upper stop. We closed at 28 quarter. I used the 5 p.m. close. Lower stops, 56.25 and change, 56.21 and change, 56.17, 56.13. These are all the lower stops. So when a market gets pushed up at the end of the day, right, on a Sunday night, there's not as much bid pressure. There's not as many people coming into the store. So traders who are caught short will try and catch buyers when they break these lower stops. So if we open and start moving lower, watch these lower stops to see if they get taken out. Okay. So that's your immediate sort of trading zone for Sunday night. And we just want to make sure that you are properly looked after there, right? And here's that 5 minute chart again with 56.36. You can see there's a constant seller, right? Group of sellers, I should say, right? 36, seller, right? Look above, back down, look above, back down, look above, back down, right? Wouldn't let it go past 36 and into the close, no dice, right? Just as soon as we get over 36, the sellers get real active, right? Because the position is underneath 36. So anytime you get above that, you want to start putting it out, right? Selling it, get rid of your inventory, turn that inventory into cash, right? That's the goal of business. And quickly, let's go look at the cool kids and their stocks. So, crabapple. What do we got in crabapple? Apple, 209.88. We did a look below and fail of that on Friday. Let's see if it holds that level, right? We are still looking okay. This was just a distribution balance. Ran out of buyers, of course, with some liquidation. There'll be a position here and there'll be position here. So we're still okay. We're still in distribution in crabapple. The rainforest, Amazon. What do we got? Okay. Position is here under 189. Look how we liquidated right down to the cost basis. Woo, right? It doesn't take a lot of math to figure out that you buy something, you sell it, and when you put it on sale, you bring it back to the price where you originally bought it. You stop selling, buyers will come in, right? Let's see if that lasts though, right? So you're looking for 189 in Amazon to hold. Google, same thing, right? The cost basis is much lower, right? So we did a look below and fail of 163.21. These levels will work for you. If you need them, reach out to me. Meta, this thing was cooked, and but this is a very thinly traded stock. You can see that the real big cost basis of this distribution is down here at 479. There's another one here, right, at 509. And then all the big stuff is down here. So everyone who owns it under 386 is still laughing. Okay. This is a thinly traded stock. It trades like a penny stock, very, very low volume. Microsoft, same thing. We were in distribution balance between 398 and 433. We were underneath that. We haven't tagged 362 yet. There's a there's a cost basis here. You can see that. Notice that we came right to the bottom. I'm sorry, the top. Excuse me. Came right to the top of that cost basis. Look at it, right? Candle charts will tell you a lot if you keep them simple. You don't have to get all hyperactive about these things, right? And have indicators and schmindicators and all that stuff. Just look at the cost basis. You'll see where they move the paper, right? NVIDIA, another beautiful look below and fail of 117.18. We had it here, right? And this was a nice one because we gapped down, we looked below 117.18, failed, so you'd be going long on that trade, stop, under 116, rotation up to 130, right? So here's the thing though. When you get back up to 124 and 127, you're going to see some selling because we have before. So just be aware of those levels. Palantir, another overcooked puppy. This thing is just, just take some steam out of it. All the cost basis. I mean, people who are, long under $35, they're still laughing on this thing. So let's see if it can pick up pick itself up and start going again. Sideways action. There's a little cost basis here. You'll see it. See how it came right down into that 74 area. Okay. Tesla, right? This thing got a little out of control. Look above 462, fail, down to 328, right? Couldn't hold 328, down to 261. Did a look below and fail of 228, and we're right back in this balance zone that we started out in August and September. So let's see if we can hold 228 going into this week. And then Mr. This crazy MSTR. I don't know. This guy's either a genius or he's crazy or he's both. Anyway, we came right into that big cost basis. I have friends who are along this crazy thing. I really hope this thing works out for the people because this guy is, he's like the Reverend Sung Young Moon of stocks. Uh, it's like a cult. I really hope people make money on this stock because everyone's long and they're not getting rid of it. So, or these people did anyway. But here's the deal where we came right back into this cost basis, look below and fail of 235.96. Let's call it 236. So this is the look below and fail. It'll rotate right back up to the top of the zone, 297.03. Now here, this is the question mark, right? Once we come back here, who's going to play whack-a-mole and hit us on the head, right? As soon as you come up to a level, you got to watch out because they're going to be sellers. There's trapped long sellers here, right? And also he does those kooky convertibles. Let's see who whacks this thing on the head on Monday. So that one is another one. And then I've got PayPal on here if anybody is watching that. I did that for a friend. And then, of course, Mara was to another distribution, and see if we can hold $12. But those are the ones that I've been watching for friends and ex-clients and stuff like that. Anyway, folks, you have a great weekend. Come visit us at microefutures.com. I'm JJ. We teach you how to trade with common sense, the way they used to in the old days. So you don't get all turned around and frustrated. We teach you how to train yourself to react, how to train yourself to do business at the right time, how to train yourself to manage risk. We manage risk intelligently because there's a business reason for a trade, right? So if the business reason for the trade stops occurring, you have no choice but to get out of the trade. This way you don't hold on to bad trades and you train yourself to get out of them quickly. And we'll be happy to explain that. I'm on YouTube every day at 7:30 in the morning UK time and at 9 a.m. Eastern time for the pre-open of the RTH session. I stream on YouTube. We will see you folks. Come join us in the room. Check us out. We've got a 7-day free trial. I promise you, you will learn more in 7 days about how markets actually work and how you can use that information in a practical, actionable way to make money. No double talk, no mumbo jumbo. Here's where you take your trade. Here's where you put your stop and why. So if the trade doesn't work, you don't sit there and hang on to it for dear life. You get out, preserve your capital, right? So everything is common sense. 1, 2, 3. I call it blue collar trading. We teach you how to make a living and not get hurt and manage those things. And then trading psychology, we use real time proactive trading psychology. What does that mean? That means we use trading psychology in the business while you are trading. So you don't have to blow up your account and then go sit on Dr. Phil's couch. We use trading psychology before you blow up your account, okay? Because we teach you the business. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. I will be on with Wolf tonight at Wolf Financial for the Twitter Spaces for the Sunday Open. Come join us, and we'll see you all this week. Hope you're having a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.